Hello guys, welcome to Ruiz World. If you're new to the channel, please click that like and subscribe button right now to this video. And yeah, I really want to talk about stuff, talk about the auctioning of the ticket to Joshua Ruiz bout. Normally I would have loved to attend this event. I got some things quite busy right now, and I acquired a ticket because my bro and colleague Clement Italome wanted to attend it, and yeah, but he has some things to do now, and yeah, that's why he really can't attend the event. Something just came up, so he had to actually tell me, hey bro, I can't do it any longer. So I got some offers. There's money offers from guys who lives in New York or who live nearby in Jay-Z, something like that. They say they can go, they want it, but they offer me a small amount of money, like $100. I bought the ticket for $231, so I just felt like for me to just give someone for $100 what I bought for $231, I'd rather just give it away, to someone like who is being a fan of my channel, who has supported me. Even if you're not a fan of my channel, like you watch my content, you know I'm a real one. I can just give it to people who real boxing fans. Doesn't matter if you subscribe to my channel or not. So I'm just thinking about that as well. You guys should click the like video as you watch this content right now, man. And of course, if you are watching this video right now, let me see on the live chat if you have someone who's in New York who would like to go to the event and don't have ticket yet for the bout. Just let me know. And DM me and then we'll talk, because I'm thinking about giving it away instead of selling it for the sum of $100. $100 ain't really shit, when I bought it more than that. So I'd rather just give it to the real boxing fans out there who live in New York and who would like to attend the event. Let me look at the chat right now. Shout out to Matthew David. Say hi, what's up, bro? You know someone who lives in New York, like who would like to have a ticket for Joshua Ruiz? If you know someone like that, just let me know. I feel like I cannot sell this for $100. It's just too small because I bought it for 200 something plus. So I'd rather just give it away than for me to sell it for a very cheap amount. That's too cheap in my opinion. That's not even up to €100, man. Like, what sort of money is that? So if you're interested, just let me know. But before that, let's just talk about boxing, about the event overall. Joshua is already in the States. In the state, already trying to promote the event between him and Andy Ruiz Jr. Shout out to Olavande Obayanju. Shout out to you, bro. What's up? How na day now? Reflex. So it's quite interesting. The event is doing quite well, but I think that the Miller scenario kind of affected the situation because Miller failing a drug test made things very awkward, kind of makes some people give up on boxing, but tickets are still very much available If anyone that really want to get a ticket should let me know. Let me try and put it here. Let's do it. So as you guys can see right here, this is not actually the official ticket. You know, So I posted this on my Instagram page this morning. You know, this is not actually the ticket, but this is what you use. What after you book the ticket, this is what you get. The official ticket will come, and I mean it's already here anyway. Just that when someone buys it now, then I can send the link to the person where he can download it via his phone or email or something like that. But I'm not going to sell it for $100. You know, like I said before, I'd rather just give it away than to sell it for such a low amount of money. You know, it's too small for me because I bought it, like, look at the amount I bought a year, $231. This is just the netto loss, because you still have to pay tax, you know, and altogether was like €300 because tax money is included to it as well. There's the ID, yeah, 414560987. You know, it's German anyway. In case you guys are wondering, you know, I live in Germany, so I bought it. It's German, so. But it's an official ticket, you know. But this one is not official ticket. This is just like a receipt of the ticket you've booked online, and yeah. So, like I said before, Joshua and the Ruiz bout is about to get lit. The unified heavyweight king of the whole universe is already, you know, in New York doing some tours and other stuff. You know, getting things done. And yeah, go follow me on Instagram. That's my Instagram page. DM me if you're on Instagram. So this is Joshua. You know, Joshua didn't just go there to do stuff. Kat Akose, so you are not going. Why buy the ticket to be with? No, I can't buy a ticket when I'm not going. The thing is that my friend Clement lives in California. You know, I live in Germany, so, and I've got this to do here. You know, I cannot really make it. I've got things to set up here. So he wanted to go there, and I said, okay, I'll buy the ticket. You can go there and watch the fight. And right now something just came up with him, and yeah, family business, stuff like that, so he cannot really make it on that date, you know. So that's why I just said, okay, let me try auction it out, you know, or just give it away for free. I actually auctioned it, you know, like I got some offers this morning, people writing me on Instagram saying that they will pay $100, you know, for it. They can pay $100 for it, and I bought it for like $231. So $231, I cannot really sell it for that cheap, you know. So in order for me to sell it that cheap, I just rather give it away to someone, a boxing fan, you know, who wants ticket. Just you guys, if you know someone who, any UK fan, British fan, or whatever, he wants ticket, is going to he wants to go to the event, Joshua event, and don't have a ticket yet, just let a guy know. She write me and DM me on Instagram. And this time around, I'm thinking about giving it away because $100 is not even up to €100, so that's like nothing for me. You know what I mean? So I cannot actually buy a ticket if I'm not going to an event. That doesn't really make sense. Before I buy any ticket, I have to make sure I'm going. So I thought my friend was actually going, which he was actually ready for it. Always told me he was going to go there, but some family stuff popped out. So, you know, when that happened, you know what I mean? So family business, people have to do some stuff, you know. That's just it. So guys, Joshua in the US already. I watched the interview it did with what's this guy's name? I think guys from the MSG, something like that. Like they're presenters or what? I saw it on YouTube. This was kind of funny. You know, Joshua is making the Americans know that, well, he's the unified heavyweight king of the universe. You know, I saw him meet him with one American comedian guy. Oh, let's go, man. I don't want to play this. Wait, let me see. Oh, look at this interview from TMZ Sports. That's what the unified heavyweight king has to say, man.
I love who we are.
Anthony, what's up, man? Welcome back to New York. Getting ready for a big fight coming up, man. I gotta ask, what happened to Miller, dude? This guy failed the test. Now you're fighting someone who a lot of people never even heard of before. What is your take on this new opponent you have?
With Miller, I'm not going to knock him when he's down. He made a mistake, and I hope he can turn that negative into a positive. Andy Ruiz, a Mexican fighter, strong. You know how the Mexicans do. They come to fight, they're filled with heart. And people will get to know him if they don't know him already.
Okay. This is probably the biggest fight of his career. You think that's safe to say?
100%. The opportunities in front of him to become heavyweight champion of the world. Even if that was you that you had the opportunity, I'm sure that you would kind of train, push yourself. So I'm sure that with him being a fighter and having this opportunity, he knows what's at stake. He's going to come game.
One thing we know Miller did very well was talk a ton of shit, man. I mean, everyone saw that happen. Honestly, in your opinion, do people who fail these tests and cheat essentially deserve second chances in boxing, man?
I'm soft in that sense because I know what a second chance in life gave me. I made my own mistakes. It wasn't anything to do with drugs and cheating, but in life. So, you know, I would like Miller to have a second chance at life, but if he's going to carry on the same way he is and he hasn't really truly learned, then the powers that be up above will not give him that second chance at life. The spirits know who you are and what you're about. If you are a good person and you are willing to make a change, good things will come to you. If not, you know, nothing's going to come your way.
Anthony, Fury or Wilder, man? Who do you want more? Who do you want next? You know, everyone wants to know the answer to this
Wilder,
question.
I want Wilder. He's got the belt. I've got the 4 belts. WBO, WBA, IBF, IBO. What I need is a WBC. If he's ready and wants to prove he's the best in the world, he can come see me.
2019, you think, maybe?
Whenever.
All right, we want you to walk out to that Game of Thrones theme song,
like
man.
one,
Please,
yeah?
Anthony, please.
TMZ, baby.
Appreciate you always being cool with me, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, that was kind of very interesting. Because, you know, look, you see Joshua talking about Jerry Miller, you know. This reporter has a lot of respect for Anthony Joshua. I remember when TMZ used to bash Anthony Joshua, saying that, well, he doesn't want the water fight and all sort of shit that they talked about. And at that time, you can kind of believe that Water really wanted Joshua. You know, Water made everyone to believe that. He made everyone to believe that, well, he wanted Joshua. Joshua fight is what he wants and other stuff. But we later found out that he does not want no smoke with the unified heavyweight king of the whole universe, you know. So it's just interesting because looking at how Joshua also addressed the the Miller part, you know. The Miller part is there. Listen, you should have just gone in there and trash Miller, talk shit about him, you know, wish him well or wish him bad luck. But he said, well, I don't really care about Miller. Like Miller, I wish him well. I hope he learns from his mistakes and all the stuff. Yeah, I watched his interview. That was an interview? Yeah, MSG Networks. And this one, what's this guy's name? I think it's Tracy Morgan. He's a comedian. I usually see him, you know. Let me play this stuff, man. Yeah, Tracy Morgan. Yeah, that's his name. Let's see. Let's see what happens when Joshua met Tracy Morgan in New York. Let's hear what Tracy Morgan, American legend, comedy legend, this guy.
The same belt you got, Jack Jeffries had. Understand that. You're the champion of the world. I love you, man. I fell in love with you after that Klitschko fight. I saw it.
Serious fight.
I said, whoa. I seen what you did.
Wait,
The same belt you got. You better know that. The same belt you got, Jack Jeffries had. Understand that. You're the champion of the world. I love you, man. I fell in love with you after that Klitschko fight. I saw it.
Serious fight.
I said, whoa. I seen what you did. I see the spirit, the determination. I said, ain't nobody defeating that.
That's what I said. It's
The
not just
same
about
belt
stakes.
you got, Tyson had, Ali had.
oh my God! Like you could tell that Joshua was kind of like confused. Joshua is confused because he's a legend. Like Joshua is not used to getting praised like this by top athletes. He usually gets sticks from top athletes or top let's say entertainers, or you can call them celebrities. Or, you know, a lot of boxing fans don't really give Joshua praise. I mean, they see Joshua like another opportunist, you know. And Joshua, you know, is not an opportunist. He had to work his way up. And for Tracy Morgan to kind of give him this, you know, this credit is just, in my opinion, amazing and incredibly. Like the Spanish say.
All of them had. You come from a long line of champions. You the heavyweight champion. You come from a long line of champions. You the heavyweight champion in the world. I love you, dude.
Love you too, brother. Thank you very much.
You're really fighting on to the next. On to the next. I'll be right there, ringside.
So you'll be right there, man.
Just don't. Everybody walk away from the ring safe.
That's the main
It's
thing.
a sport, and that is the main thing. That's what I pray for.
Yeah.
You're a young man. I'm 50 years old. Oh, let me see which one. Which one? That's one. Knockout. All right then. Okay. I just want to see which one.
So which one? Which one is the knockout one?
John, you're
Damn it, man. Like, look, you see, look at Joshua, like, look,
good, right?
like, look how he's smiling. Like, we say, what is this? Like, Tracy Morgan, get a lot of praise and credit from Tracy Morgan, a guy who's a comedian, a guy who is a legend. You know, listen, I have to really say the truth. It is very hard to see an American, you know, behave that way, you know, act that way, and actually give a foreigner credit. You know, when you go to, like, I don't know, I don't want to start mentioning some names of some channels and all this stuff, but you see that a lot of them, they tend to want to diss Joshua. It's just kind of crazy. I don't understand that. Let's watch this interview, man, from MSG Network. Shout out to MSG Networks.
Joshua, He's big. He's strong. Don't hit. You're not going to hit us.
No, I'm gonna hit you. How you doing?
Who's here? Anthony Joshua. He's big. He's strong. Don't hit. You're not going to hit us.
No, I'm gonna hit you. How you doing?
Thanks so much for being here. So that fight in London, Wembley Stadium, Vladimir Klitschko there at the end of the clip. 90,000 fans watching you knock him out. What's it like? The last 3 or 4 fights you've had have been in crowds, in stadiums that have had 90,000 fans watching you.
It's phenomenal. It's an experience that I can't describe, but what I learned is that you just ride the wave. When the waves go in, you ride it. You don't try to block it. So I just get on with it and I give it my best. But when you're at that type of, when I'm fighting in front of that many people, I feel like everyone's going to perform out of their skin. So I just got to be prepared for a serious fight, whoever I'm fighting.
Such an elegant accent, isn't it, John Wallace?
Honestly, it's an honor and a privilege to be here.
You know, Americans tend to be very impressed with British accent or something like that. It's not actually new, but they tend to be very impressed compared to their accent. You know, they tend to be very impressed with British accent. You know, that's something. And also, not when you get to meet. You know, there are some British slangs, there are some. British accents is not just one. It consists of, you have Scottish accent, you have Welsh accents, you have Northern Ireland accent, you have the English accent, North London, East London, South London. You know, for example, when you go to Liverpool, they are mainly called Scouser, and those people, when they talk, is different. For example, you listen to David Price, who is from Scotland or from Liverpool. The Liverpoolian or so like that. I think it's from Liverpool. But you see how he talks. You know, that's a very different accent. That's like a little bit deep from, as a Ruiz. Also, you look at Tony Bellew as well. Tony Bellew has a Scouser accent and all the stuff. So it amazes me that let's say the South London accent tends to be more popularized. And Joshua growing up in Watford, Watford, they kind of have a very smooth accent there. And I've got people living in Watford, So UK, it amazes me how 4 countries came together, and in those 4 countries you have different languages, you have different accents. And even in England as well, you also have different accents where you don't just have one accent. So it's like the mainstream accent, from Joshua.
There's boxing royalty. He has all the belts besides one. Mm-hmm. I have a quick question for
American
you.
Accent is okay. American accent is okay. But I don't really admire it because anyone can use it. There are some people like, just look at, for example, you look at Drake, for example, a Canadian who you wouldn't even know if it's American. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't even know until they tell you this guy's from Canada. So it is that. So it's just kind of a crazy, but British accent is just something special. I mean, especially the South London accent is very special. And nice.
The criticism you received in terms of you knocked out all your opponents, and then you go to distance with Joseph Parker. And I honestly think that you kind of went the distance to show the naysayers that you can go 12 rounds, you can be a complete boxer, not just a seek and destroy guy, but you have a complete boxing skill set.
Yeah, it's interesting because, as you said, is that you want to go against the naysayers. So you get critics to say that you can't go 12 rounds, you're going to blow out if you go past 6. So I said, okay, when I boxed Joseph Parker, I said I'm going to take away all of his attributes and I'm going to box for 12 rounds and beat him, which I went on and achieved. But then they say that, you've lost your knockout power and so on. So what I realized is that I have to do for self, and I have to go back.
Sorry guys for breaking it, but this is, a live stream, so I think we have a lot of time to, to play some stuff. To continue, the thing is that what I want to really my take that I want to give on what he just mentioned regarding the performance against Parker. A lot of people started to say, well, Joshua is boring after the Parker fight. They say, well, Joshua is boring. He's lost his strength. he's lost his ambition. He's now scared, something like that. I was like crazy. And before that, they were saying, well, Joshua can't go past 11th round, or he can't go to distance, or he fights like a bully, all those kind of stuff, man. And just crazy. But after Joshua actually proved these same people who criticized him wrong, but then I say, well, it's boring. But until well, let me play it.
To what works for me. And after that fight, I fought Povetkin. I got the knockout again, so I've just gone back to my old ways and doing what's right for me, rather than trying to prove to everyone what I can be.
Now, what's your reaction? This is going to be your first fight in the United States. Yes. You're hugely popular in Britain. Why have you become so popular there, and what's made you now want to fight here in the United States?
I think what's helped in the UK is that's where my career it was birthed. I started out there. The Olympics was in London.
John, it was birthed.
Birthed.
Where it started, right?
That's where, yeah.
Not the small thing, though.
The word is bond. That's where it started out.
Okay, son. Okay, son.
All right, you know what it is. All right, so that's where it started out. So then the Olympics, then I started my pro career. And then I realized nobody
won Olympic gold, let everybody know on that, right?
Yeah, won Olympic gold, went to the World Championships and stuff, medaled there, turned pro. Okay. And it's one thing being good in London, but boxing is a world sport, global sport. So when I used to watch boxing, when I first started, like Ron Lau, George Foreman, Mike Tyson's one of my favorites. And the heritage here, is phenomenal. So it's only right that I come here and I kind of put my hands on the mecca of boxing. So MSG, Madison Square Garden, is a phenomenal opportunity, and I grasped it with both hands.
Now, you were going to go ahead, John.
No, honestly, I'm slightly disappointed because we were looking forward to you fighting Big Baby Miller.
Yeah.
Obviously, with everything that happened with him and him accusing you, and then he ends up.
Yeah, just to let everybody know, Miller unable to fight because he failed. He tested positive for some banned substances. So on June 1st, you're going to be taking on Andy Ruiz Jr. and not Miller. What's your reaction to that?
You got to be careful with the people you keep around you, because I feel like they're going to have an impact on some of the decisions you make. Look, I don't think Miller's smart enough to know what he's doing, so he just needs to learn from this mistake.
You see, right here, Joshua has every right to say everything negative about Miller, but still kept it classy. How can you not like this guy? Man, I wish I didn't have some things to do here. I would have, fly there myself to America. And, don't even have to give the ticket away or something like that. It's just crazy, but things I have things to do, I cannot really make it. Hopefully next time, if it gets to fight in London, I would definitely be there, because London, UK is not far away. We're in Europe, so I can just, drive from here to Germany, to Netherlands, to Poland, to UK, to France. I'm very familiar with Europe, the continent, because I've been almost all over the continent of Europe. So kind of interesting. Just kind of fucked up that I cannot really make it. I wished I could, and yeah, but I have things to do. I cannot let it pass by, man.
And try and inspire the next generation to avoid any pitfalls that happen in sport, because it's not acceptable. You have to make sure that you're 100% clean, you're 100% dedicated, and you're ready to make sacrifices, because cutting corners, that don't get you anywhere. As you can see with Miller, he's out the picture now, and he's missed out on a chance to become heavyweight champion of the world and to fight at Madison Square Garden.
All right, so we have a face-off segment. Anthony, come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over
this
here.
guy.
You gonna stand on this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's what you do.
Now, you want to see a reach problem? This is a reach problem. Right now, okay, give me a little. Okay, if I want to jab, what do I do?
So I'm gonna jab you. Come here.
Oh my God, this guy.
Do I block it like
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
What the hell is it doing?
Yeah. You know.
Heavyweight champ of the world.
Best of luck, June 1st. All right.
I'm very, very impressed with Anthony Joshua. Let's look at let's look at this, man. You know, this was before the Jerry Miller's press conference. I mean, this was for the Jerry Miller's press conference, and that guy fucked it up, man.
Oh, mate. I couldn't even get my eyes on.
Didn't you just sleep on the flight?
About
I've
3
got a photo
hours.
of you. Someone was on the plane.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my mate on the plane. Yeah, I took a photo of you. Listen here, what?
Good evening, Mr. Sunday Godwin.
About 28 hours or so, and I was jet lagged to hit me hard.
Afolabi says, when I watched this video, I sat down and the man is speaking his mouth. Okay, that's passed already. Thanks, bro, for always supporting. It's already passed.
Hard, but it's good to be home.
And a new one from One Foot
It's good to be back in
Skink.
I'm such a
One Foot
person
Skink
that when I travel,
77 says, Joshua really shut shit about other fathers, but they go all. Joshua never really shut shit about other fathers, but they go all out to discredit him. Yeah, that's true, bro. You're right. The unified heavyweight king of the whole universe, man. You understand that?
We gonna do the thing, man. And
Look at Miller talking smack. Look at the guy.
Too posh. His nose is up here.
Look at this guy.
You know, don't give two licks about him right now at this point to me.
God, this guy fucked up.
I still got 10 years left. I know Rob wants me to cut that short, but nah. This is all I know. This is all I do. As I said, I don't know no football, no rugby, no NFL, no basketball, no kickboxing. I know how to knock people out and beat them up. I'm going to strip him of his soul in that ring. You talk about 7 rounds, I'll still be in there fighting strong. And if he's still in there, look at his face. I'm gonna reconstruct his face on June 1st, and I'm really looking forward to the challenge.
Thank you, and thank you two for almost behaving.
Like with me, as I said, if you bring fire, I ain't bringing water to cool it down. I think it's good to bring fire as well. We fight fire with fire, and that's what the heavyweight division loves. That's what they need. Big Baby Miller, whether we like him or not, whether it's a fight we want or not, that's the guy I'm fighting.
You know, it's very painful. It's very painful when you really think about this. Because I really wanted to see Joshua do some damage to Big Baby Miller, but Miller fucked up. And what can I have to say? Looking at some stuff right here. I cannot play the fight clip. Oh, YB, the last LDBC Slayer. I like this guy. Go subscribe to this guy. You know, I think he used to be on YouTube at some point. But at some point, I don't know what happened. Like, I think he got a copyright claim from one of the haters. You know, as Lois, man, this guy is a re-hater, man. He's a re-hater of another Joshua. He's a re-hater of the unified heavyweight king of the whole universe. And yeah, just strange. But what can I say? I mean, you should be applauding a fellow Brit like you. Instead, you are just bashing a guy and talking shit. So, like I said before, I think I've made up my mind and I want to give this ticket away. If you're interested, just DM me. DM me on Instagram. There's my Instagram account, Boxing Block Center. Because I got offers from people who want to pay $100. Like, $100 is too small. I bought it for $231. You know what I mean? So it's too small. I'd rather just give it away to you guys. If you're going to be there, if you know you live close by to Brooklyn or whatever, you know someone who's going to go there as a boxing fan, DM me or whatever. Just let me know and we talk on Instagram. And I send you the ticket. This is not the official ticket. Is just like if not, I haven't thought about reselling it online, which I know people will buy. but I'd rather just give this away to a reboxing fan than to resell it and stuff like that, because I'm thinking about doing that, but I just feel like, okay, let's just give it away, man. And during the fight week, a lot of people need tickets to go there. I know people who are going there, but they already have tickets. If they didn't have ticket, I was gonna give them. So if you live close by, we know you live in New York or nearby, just let me know. Let's talk on Instagram, DM me, let's talk, let's discuss, and then I'll see what I can do. Then I give you the ticket for free. Send the ticket, and you send the link, then you go download it, then you print it out, and then finish and go there and enjoy. This is the block 1 418, so you guys should let me know. I'll be right back. I'll be to talk more about boxing, and also talk about FI Jagba. I'm looking forward to that, bro. We're going live. I heard some news about Jagba. Someone gave me some information. I actually didn't want to talk about it, but I feel like I'm a reporter, so I don't have to be favorable, to some fighters and not to others. So I just have to speak my mind. And it doesn't matter if I'm Nigerian. I just have to speak my mind, as a boxing analyst, or a boxing reporter. I have to report things about, Thompson Richard says, I live in Baltimore, but I will be there if I got free ticket. Okay, you live in Baltimore. Okay, then you know what you do? DM me on Instagram, at Boxing Blocks, and I look at it right here. You can see it right. DM me on Instagram. Then we talk about it. Then I can send you the ticket. Since you want to go, you're a boxing fan, and you subscribe to my channel, I guess. So it doesn't really matter if you subscribe or not. I'm just saying that because since my bro cannot make it any longer, so I just have to give it away, because I don't want to sell it for $100. It doesn't really make sense to sell something like that for $100. I bought it for way more than that. So better give it away than to sell it for a penny. That's called penny. Because I actually pay, let's say, €300 for it. Everything is €300. Because you have to pay tax as well. The German government have to pay their own tax. I bought it online. So anyway, like I've stated it, so you guys should hit me up and let's discuss. I know a lot of people have been hitting me up since and saying, "Well, I want to go. I'm yeah. But I really need to know which one is a Reeboxing and which one isn't. Not like I give you a ticket now and then you go sell it. Like, it doesn't really make sense. If I want to sell it, I will sell it myself, but I don't want to sell it now. I think I'm giving it away, so just better you guys should do something reasonable. If you want to be there, be there. And like I said, holla at me. I'll be right back soon to talk about FA, the one and only Ajab. But I say that's his new nickname. He's no longer the Nigerian Nightmare. I don't know if he's denying the Nigerian heritage or he's just trying to be his own man. Since Samuel Peter is known as the Nigerian Nightmare, the first person to call himself that. So FA Jabba wants to be known as the one and only. Though some people do have a problem with it, because some people are telling me, right, especially Nigerians, Nigerians are very religious people. They say, well, the one and only belongs to God only. Is a biblical word used for God only. So I don't really know that, because even though I was born in a Christian family, my father is a devoted Christian, and but I'm not really a huge believer like that. Because I just kind of let all this religion stuff out of my mind because of what is going on. So I just feel like everybody's one. We are not different. We're just all human beings, and we should embrace ourselves like that. No need to be racist. No need to be discriminative against your own fellow human being. Just love one another, man. And this why, even though I support Nigerian fighters a lot, and but I still have to give credit to all, the other, fighters as well. So that's it. Coming from Oleshuku Shigozie, say I'm from Nigeria. I'm going. Oh boy, not be say I can't give you this to you. I don't want to give me. I give this guy someone maybe so go sell out because I feel just sell out myself. I don't want to sell out. I want to give a real Boston fan. Key Thompson Richard say I already DM you. Okay, I will check it out. Akin Tomide Shas Akin Bola say you are the best, bro. 1 million buza for you. You're too much. You're too much, brother. I try my best because Mina, I've been Nanja guy, so I just handle people the way I want to be handled. You know, understand? So that's just how it is, man. I just feel like giving this, selling this for $100 doesn't really worth it because I've got a lot of offers since, but I don't want to sell it for a penny. I don't want to just sell it like that. Instead of me to sell it, I'd rather give it away to people who are real boxing fans, who are passionate, and I want to see Anthony Joshua fight. And you have to be an Anthony Joshua fan, not like you're Anthony Joshua hater, and then you say, let me give me this ticket, and I give you, and then you start blaming. No. You have to be an Anthony Joshua fan. Like you like Joshua, even if you don't know his fan, but you like Joshua. You're going there to support Joshua, not going there to be a hater. You know what I mean? Don't be a hater, man. Be a motivator. Being a guy who support people. Even though I'm not a huge Deontay Wilder fan, I like him as a person, but I don't like him as a fighter because of his style. Doesn't mean I'm a hater of him. I don't really come here and talk shit about him, man. I don't know the guy personally, so that's just how it is. Kayode Akinola say it is I am that I am. Well, it is, it is I am that I am, but I don't know about that. The one and only, like if I hear people talk about the one and only, they're referring to like God, the creator of the universe. Some people out there who don't believe in it, but even though I'm not a huge believer like that, I believe that God created this earth, and because in my language we've always talked about God even before Christianity came, as a guy who's from the Benin Kingdom, or Benin City, Edo State, people who founded the Benin Empire back in the days. Our ancestors always believed in a creator. That's why we call them Osalobua. Meaning the creator. So he's the man above, right there, man. So thanks a lot, guys. I'll be back. And I will get back to you, Thompson Richard. I will get back to you. But I've got some things to cover, some boxing first to cover about FR Jack. But I heard some rumors, and I want to go live for it. I don't want to do a normal video, do a record and stuff. And no, I want to go live, and you guys can give your opinion. So that's just how it is. Talk to you soon, guys. Stay tuned. Let me try prepare this. The stream again, set it up, and then come live again. Thanks, guys, for the support so far. I'm actually very grateful for you guys' support, and to all Nigerian fans out there. 3 million buza for now, 12 for now. Wait, Thompson Richard has something to say. He said, we chatted before a while ago, and I told you I like your content. I asked you where you are. And you said Germany. It's been a while now. I went further to change my name on YouTube. Used to go by Richard. Richard wrote to me. You're a Niger guy. That me say job yo. Boy, yeah. So you're a Niger guy. That me say. Pio. Okay. Pio no wala. That me say. Richard wrote to me. Okay, I was like, one drop it is Richard Thompson. Like, no, I heard this guy. I know people, especially Nigerians, who are subscribed to my channel, to my platform. I know a lot of them, but I just don't really. I don't really know a lot of the foreign guys who subscribe to my channel, other than the ones who I interact with. So when I saw this Richard Thompson, I was like, "This was this?" So now that you've identify yourself, three bulls are for you, brother. You know, we go all soon. I just want to go live me. I talk about that Jaguar stuff, man. Yeah, you understand. Me anybody no hate me, oh. Yeah, I just did. I'm now waiting a year. Now they thought I'm waiting Pepsi ride me. You know, Pepsi will be say grow with a Jaguar. You know, best will be say grow for the same regional area. You know, a Jaguar they go bakery, everything. You know, so. Richard Thompson said, if there is someone who follows boxing in New York and a true boxing fan, I believe the person should have the ticket, bro. Yeah, but since you're going, I don't understand. If you are licensed, you could. I don't understand. How you mean? Are you talking to me or talking to someone else? I think I think it's so. Like I said, Richard Thompson made a very, let's say Rotimi, you made a very good point there, and and okay, you guys are just arguing on the chat. Anyway, I'll be right back to discuss about FA Ajagba. So, see you soon, guys. Catch you on the next one. BBC for Life.